Here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger. But no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing. And try and get back to where you were to start the half.
To throw on second down. Curry finds his tight end Ingram. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Well, that tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. 7 yards there and a first down. This quarterback now 10 of 16 throwing the football. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, Curry. Wide open receiver complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. That's good for 28 yards. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Giants are able to cut into this lead. The Giant offense going to stay on the field as they'll go for 2.
Check 24, check 24. Any weapon. Check 6 guys.
They'll look to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
This is taken at the 3. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line.
First down and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Here's Watson. He's got Fuller. And he's able to get this down deep on the Giants side of the field. Watson hitting Fuller with a big one. 51 yards.
Texans first down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Now it's Watson. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Different story this time around. We had that huge gain followed by a sizable loss here. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
Get that quarterback, D-line. Get that quarterback, D-line.
To throw is Watson. Forced out to his left. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Lorenzo Carter getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Following the sack, it's now 3rd and long for Watson and the Texans.
Watch the screen.
3rd and long, it's Watson, and that is incomplete.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target of the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him. Find him. Find him.
The kick by Fairbairn is good. And that will stretch the lead up to 3 touchdowns now. It's a 21-point game. So he splits the uprights, and has to be a nice feeling. Right when it left his foot, knew it was good.
Yeah, just like a good 3-point shooter in basketball, right? Release the ball, fall back on defense without even looking. You know it's going in the hoop.
Here we go.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They trail here by 24 points. Got to get going soon, you'd have to think, as they come up 1st and 10. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he takes it all the way down to the 22. It's a big-time play there for the G-Men. 53 yards. On first down, Curry. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Giants are able to draw a bit closer. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever, there it results in a touchdown. This fielded at the 2. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Watson. And he's going to be taken down. They sack him on what will be the final play of quarter number 3. Back now in Houston, it's the Texans in control of the football and leading this game as well as we start the 4th. Following the sack, it's now 3rd and long for Watson and the Texans. Here's Watson. He's got Smith here. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 15 yards, the Texans pick up the first down. And defensively, they just don't seem to have much of an answer for this passing game.
Not at all. Look at the confidence that's exhibited here. With that type of a lead, clock on their side, instead of running it, they're still throwing it, trying to pick up first downs and keeping the football.
Watson now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Ito Smith, his first carry. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Now that sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
At the 41-yard line.
It's up. 19. It's our time. It's our time, guys. It's 24. Go, go, go.
On 2nd and 12, Watson. He'll get that to DeValve, the tight end. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
The Texans on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Back to throw. Watson. And this is going to be incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
Here's Matt Bosher now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And how about this, a fake? And this is caught, but he will not make the 1st down marker. That'll be a turnover on downs. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and the Giants are going to get the football back. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And he goes across midfield and down into Houston territory. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
57's the mic. 57's the mic. Big ass, big ass, big ass.
2nd and 4. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Adrian Amos with a pick. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
After the interception, here's Watson. Ball hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
Mike 52, Mike 52. Watch your slant. Watch your slant. 52's the mic. Watch Mike. Watch Mike.
Now Watson throwing again. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
Following the sack, it's now 3rd and long for Watson and the Texans.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Watson now throwing on 3rd and long, eluding the pressure right. And he's going to go down again. Offensively, they're going to have to figure this out before next week. 7 sacks in one game.
Yeah, and that's more than any quarterback should have to bear. And if this continues on, there will be another quarterback in the game because no one can stand up to this week after week.
That'll go as a punt of 42, 7 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And 3 interceptions in this game that I would have to think. I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. Looking to throw on second down. Curry, he's got the first down and more inside the 40. And all the way down to the 17-yard line. A big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Rashawn Gary in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Looking to throw. Curry. Well, the pressure gets to him again. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. Operating from the gun, Curry. He's going to let it fly. And incomplete, almost intercepted. Had a great shot at picking that off in the end zone. And now fourth down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it.
They still playing soccer. Y'all playing the wrong football.
On fourth down, Curry. And no, it's incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And this Texans defense stands tall. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And checking the timeouts, they do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. And now the throw going to Fuller, and he's got it. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game. Six yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's second and 4.
Switch. Crunch. Switch it. Come on, switch it.
And Watson's going to throw it here. Escaping the pressure right. Got an open man, it's QT. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. The Giants going to burn their third and final timeout as they get it with under 1 minute to go now in the football game. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Watson now to throw. Flush to his right. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. The tight end set to valve the intended receiver, and that'll bring up second down.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball, and that resulted in an incompletion.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. To the air yet again, Watson. They'll set up the screen to Smith. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. And the screen only good for 3 that time, and it'll bring up a 4th down. So now here comes the field goal team for the 3rd time today. This to make it a 3-score game late. And that'll be off the crossbar and out. It's short. He couldn't get it there. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. Well, he had that one on target. That's half the battle. The other half of the battle, however, is distance.
And he nearly had that, too. But it was the crossbar that said otherwise. And that'll deny him a shot at 3.
Hey, check Mike, Mike 6, Mike 6. I'm coming.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. He's got a man. That's caught left sideline. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before